Looking at these photos of myself, my family, my mom, it really made me start to feel sentimental. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I realized that there's a lot of things that I haven't fully healed from, and that sometimes I can hold a lot of anger towards specifically my mom. At times I faulted her, but she tried her best. Her mental health, I know it turned to shit dealing with the kind of people that she dealt with, the characters that were part of her life. But I really appreciate how hard she tried to be a good mom before her mental health really took over and ran the show and prevented her from being the kind of mom that she actually wanted to be. So as far as I know, my mom had me when she was about, I would say she was about 18, 19. And she was in college. She was very smart. But my mom chose to bring me into the world. No painkillers, no nothing. Just straight, natural. One of the best for me once I was born. I was born and I was put into the NICU, and my mom visited me almost every day because that's how much she loved me. And I know on TikTok a lot of people sit around and talk about single mothers and their mental health, and the dad has to be in the picture too, and why have the kid if dad don't want to be in the picture. Nonsense. Is this life hard? Very much so. It is. But I had to start taking accountability for parts of my life that I chose to make a part of my life. The people that I gave access to me, a lot of the choices and decisions that I made, just letting my low self-esteem in the past made me do things that weren't it wasn't right. It wasn't right for myself or for anybody else involved. I should have made a lot of choices. But the one thing I could really sit here and say now, as angry as I used to be when I was a teenager, I love my mom. I love and I appreciate everything that she's done for me. And being a mother and having had been a single mom as well too before I got remarried, it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. It's a huge sacrifice. And sometimes it can make you feel like a little crazy. But sitting here and looking back at my mom getting me ready for school in the mornings, cooking, and seeing her dressing me up for different events, going to my graduations to see me succeed because she was so proud of me and she loved me. Going from a small figure to a big figure because she barely had time for herself, taking care of me and my siblings growing up. And then seeing pictures of her being a kid. My mom had dreams. My mom had goals about who she wanted to be and what she wanted to do. And she chose being a parent to me, being a mother to me, over that. So, to some extent, I have to give her that. I have to give her her flowers for that. I have to respect her for that, because this mom shit ain't easy. My mom lost her spark over time. I could see it. Now that I'm older and I understand certain things, I see. I recognize it. My mom, she is the most beautiful, amazing woman. And she chose me over herself, to the point of it basically driving her insane. She chose being a mom and trying to raise us with what she had over herself. And I'm not telling single moms to do that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you have to have a balance. You have to. I understand that now. If you don't have a balance, you're going to fall short somewhere and forget about yourself. And you're really going to go crazy trying to be the perfect mother, to the point where you end up not being. And you make mistakes. And you don't always make the right parenting choices. And you're not always going to be perfect and do the right thing. But you try your hardest to. And I can recognize that. And I love and I appreciate my mom so much. And I'm proud of her. Always finding a way to just stay self-aware enough and conscious enough. Now, it was a work in progress. But now, not many people get that sorry from their mom or their dad. Not many people get that, I know I fucked up with this and I'm really sorry, and I appreciate my mom for doing that for me. Because it has healed me in ways that I didn't think could be imaginable. That my mom could be accountable and teach me to be accountable. Learn from me. She's learning from me. Even though she's older than me and she's my mom, she learns from me. I'm proud of her. I am proud of her. And all this to say, to the people on TikTok bashing single moms, especially the ones that really try, this shit needs to stop too. Single moms are beautiful. Single moms, they're wonderful. They're amazing. They try their hardest. They're dedicated to their children. It takes two to get into a situation where you have a child. There needs to be accountability on both ends. And single moms usually carry most of that accountability and responsibility by themselves. Even when the dad is, quote unquote, present. A lot of the times the responsibility does fall on the mom. Not saying there aren't single dads out there who ain't doing their thing. Shout out to Mikey. But a lot of the times single moms carry so much and are given so little credit. So little credit. And I had to recognize that with myself. Starting to talk about certain things, and that anger, that little bit of anger was like showing up. Then I had to remind myself, this is the woman who brought you into the world. No medication. She tried her hardest. She tried her hardest. She did. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a stubborn person. Once I hit the teen years, I started to be very stubborn. My mom, she always tried to warn me. Even though she was very overprotective, it was for a reason. It wasn't healthy, but she didn't really know any other way how. I love my mom. I love my mom. I love her. And I need to start healing old resentment, because I can't sit here as a mom and be mad at my mom because of things from the past. We're all getting older. She's getting older. I'm getting older. Single moms are wonderful. They are. And they don't get enough credit. They deserve their flowers. This is why I've disengaged from lives, because I'm tired of the nonsense being talked about on it, especially towards single moms. Black women who sit there, black moms, white moms, Hispanic moms, Asian moms, single moms in general. Because I don't want to just gear this towards black women, because yeah, black women, we're wonderful. Single moms, y'all did that. Y'all did that. Y'all sitting there waking up every morning for your kid, whether they're in school or babies, teenagers that's pissing you off because they all up in their hormones. Like, y'all really doing that. To the ones who stay home and raise their children from home, cook, clean, bathe, clothe their kids on a daily basis, and to the ones who go to work, bust their asses hard as hell, postpartum, not postpartum, sick, hungry, tired. Y'all did that. Y'all did that. We did that. We did that. And we do that. And we continue to do that. And I love that for all of us. It's not easy. People don't see it from certain perspectives unless they're actually in it. People always place judgment on people who are single moms. And some of these people don't even have kids. And claim that because they're making a decision and a good judgment to not have kids because they're not in the place to have kids and mental health issues, all this other shit. I'm sorry, but you could choose to not have a child, especially in this climate, in this world. But for the ones who do have it, I'm not going to judge people who have no kids, and I'm not judging people who choose to have kids. I'm not doing that. I'm not. Single moms are ran through, especially the ones who have multiple kids. Single moms expect men to raise their kids with them and pay for this and that. Like, no. I'm not supporting that bullshit. We should still have standards. I don't care who you slept with. I don't care about none of that. Women and men should have standards for themselves. Dads, not dads, moms, not moms, everybody should have standards. You have to have a standard for yourself. It don't matter if you have a child or not. I'm not supporting none of that bullshit. I used to be a single mom. I'm not stepping on that train. I've seen the most disgusting people, especially other women who have kids, talking down on moms, single moms, calling them fast for having kids at young ages. When you're a teenager, you're a kid still. It's beyond me how a woman or women who are married are sitting up on platforms bringing down other women because they might not be married, may not have a partner, things might not have worked out with their kids' fathers or father. It is beyond me. People need to humble themselves. And it goes to show how bitter people are online. Everybody come online just to be a bully. Uplift somebody. You wake up in the morning and you turn on your phone and the first thing you think about is being a bully at a grown age? No. I'm sorry, no. I love my mom. Thank you for trying your best. Thank you when my father wasn't really stepping up, when my family members that should have been there trying to help out in a situation wasn't there, and it was you making decisions by yourself based off of your traumas and your knowledge. Thank you. Thank you. You tried. Nobody understands it until it's you. Until it's you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the people that this is going to trigger too. This is going to trigger somebody. Because single moms never get love. They always get hate. But when it's a single dad, oh my gosh, he did this. He does this for his child. He does that for his child. He's such a good dad. Unless they're the ones who don't take care of their kids. And even then, they still get so much leeway. They get so much understanding and so much support and so much love. God forbid you're a single mom. When everybody knows it takes a village to raise kids. Everybody knows that. Anybody that actually has kids and has that responsibility knows that. And anybody that has to have that responsibility on their own, they get it. They know. That shit is not easy. It is not easy. But I'm not shaming nobody for their choices. I'm not God. I am not God. And it's sad because I've seen people come up on this app bringing up the Bible, but talking like real bad about other people. You need to look at yourself. What's going on there? That's why I always say in all my videos, go in the mirror. Please go in the mirror and do this. And really look at yourself and talk to yourself. Really look at yourself and ask yourself, why do I pick up my phone and go online and bully other women? What is going on with me? Like, seriously, I really need to look at myself and really understand what's going on here, because this is some unhealed crap. I'm so serious. I feel like the way I speak is way too blunt. It really is. But that's me just being raw, because I have to be, especially as people's internet besties. Y'all need to hear the truth. Give single moms their damn flowers. They trying. And I see that. All the nights you stay up crying. All the times where you felt alone with the kids or your kid. And you didn't know what you was going to do. But you figured it out. You got off your ass and you figured it out. You figured it out. For the next day, you put food in them kids' mouth and you gave them the love that they needed. I am not going to take this video to criticize a mom. I'm not. Or a dad. I'm not doing that. I really salute parents who try. I really do. Because in dynamics like that, usually it's really rare for people to be friends, man and woman, and raise a kid together and the kid have a pretty normal life. Usually one of the parents don't really want the responsibilities, whether it's the mom or the dad. So I really commend y'all. And I commend my mom. I love her. She tried. It wasn't a good try, but she tried. And I love her for that. And I will continue to love her for that. To her grave. To her grave. I can't walk around saying I wouldn't feel anything if anything happened. I remember sleeping in my mother's bed. I remember when I used to be scared, I'd go run to her. I remember her cooking over the stove, making sure I had something to eat. I remember her trying to create the safest space for us possible. Even with certain situations, she tried. She made the best decision that she could make. And God will hold her accountable for anything else that she didn't do. And I just have to leave it like that. I love my mom. I love her. So to all the single moms who really are out here trying their best, I see you. I was there too. I have to stay humble. Even with my husband. Even having my husband, I have to stay humble because you never know. You never know. Anything can happen. I love him. And I'm not wishing anything bad on us in our marriage, but anything can happen. Whether it's life, life happens, things don't work out. Things don't always work out. So I give y'all flowers. I don't care. Y'all could put hate on this video as much as you want to. Like it or not like it, I don't care. Somebody needs to put a video out in the world loving on a single mother. Love the single moms too. We deserve our flowers too. We do. We do. All them late nights with sick kids and like putting a lot of our dreams aside to in the moment take care of our children when they're little and they're not old enough. Like, come on. We gotta be kinder. We gotta be kinder to each other. We have to. All the hate, the gossiping behind each other's backs, making each other feel bad about ourselves, hating, being jealous. Like, it needs to stop. I know usually I do funny videos, but I really felt like this needed to be made. Somebody needs to push out something like this in the algorithm because, yeah, it's time for fun and laughter, and it's time for some very real and serious conversations. And I feel like these are things that really need to be said. Yeah, y'all need to go pick up your phones and call your moms. Whether they're single moms or not. Just pick up your phone and call your mom and say, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for everything you tried to do, and I forgive you for anything you did wrong. You tried your best. You tried your best. And we may not always get along, but that's okay. Because we are still people. We are human. But I appreciate you. Try doing that. Try doing that for once.